And welcome back, everybody, to RWA Love Hurts. Johnny Mack getting back in the ring. Thank you for your patience after the intermission. We've got 2 more matches, Kyle Pauly. I'm Luke Kilgore, by the way. We've got 2 more matches, and they are bangers, as the kids say.
And we've already seen such a loaded card with El Tigre, Oro, Petrov, Alacrone, TNT, Tyson Lee, Pascal Pinguino, and Celestial. Like, what an amazing night here on Valentine's Day at the Grays Harbor Historical Seaport. Our 3rd time here at the Seaport for events, whether the Seaport Slam Fest, Seasons Beatings, but we love our home here for RWA as well as all of our homes. You can see us all throughout the Pacific Northwest, and we're seeing all of this talent coming in. RWA is on the radar of Pacific Northwest wrestling and all of the indies.
And Kyle, speaking of talent, this next match, you're going to see some real talent. The real deal is going to be showing his face in RWA once more.
All right, we're back. I hope everybody got something, or at least checked everything out in the lobby there.
Yeah, email.
Let's get back to it. All right. The following match is brought to you by North Beach TV, the home of Rogue Wrestling Attractions. Let's give it up for North Beach TV.
Thank you so much, North Beach TV. Broadcast wouldn't be possible without you.
The next match is scheduled for one fall.
Crowd getting into it.
Making his way to the ring,
the man himself, Kris Marx, got quite the matchup ahead of him.
he hails from the frigid shores of White Bear Lake, Minnesota. He stands 6 feet and weighs 250 pounds. He is Kris Marx.
Marx making an entrance and then coming back. Showing some love to the 12s.
Give it up, 12.
Yeah, hey,
Let's go.
that's a great opportunity. Listen, when the team, the hometown team, wins a Super Bowl, you get as many cheap pops as you possibly can. Kris Marx, a man of the people out there.
We've had a chance to see Marx a number of times. I mean, he lost to Alacrone, who we saw earlier in the night in a prior Harbor Havoc RWA event. But then he defeated Christopher Rysek at Harbor Havoc. Now coming in and getting a chance to see who is still very much a newcomer, not only to RWA, but to wrestling in general.
And Kris Marx, he's got all sorts of seasoning on him, right? He's a veteran in this game. He's a technician, but he's about to run into, yes, a newcomer, but an absolute buzzsaw. You want to talk about it factor. This next competitor, Kyle Pauly, has it.
And his opponent, he hails from the Lakewood, Washington. He stands 6'3" and weighs in at 268 pounds. He is the real deal, Carl Steele.
And need we say more? The real deal, Carl Steele.
All day, every day, and tomorrow, Carl Steele had quite the impression when he came in to RWA, dominating on the Hellhound Petrov at Harbor Havoc, making his debut, and he came in and it was a very dominant fashion. Man's only been wrestling for a short period, but is making waves throughout the Pacific Northwest. And like you said,
oh my God,
he's got an it factor. What it is, I don't know, but
Well,
he has it.
Let's start with 6'3", 268 pounds of muscle. I mean, his legs are the size of our heads collectively, Kyle Pauly. This man has the figure, has the muscularity, and he has the intensity to boot. So we're going to see the real deal Carl Steele take on the real deal Carl Steele take on Kris Marx here, and we're going to see if the newcomer can continue to make waves here in RWA.
He had the opportunity with Petrov. I mean, it really was just intensity and it was just raw power and intensity from Carl Steele. So will we see that again? He's coming in a little cocky. Is he show of respect between the two competitors?
I like this. I like this a lot. I mean, we saw it before. Didn't quite end up being what we thought, but that looked to be on the up and up.
Carl Steele, while he's only been in the ring for a short time now, he is a student of the game. Had the opportunity to talk to him a little bit backstage, talking about some of his memories of wrestling and what got him into it. And it is one of those things. It's not like somebody that, he thought one day he should get into wrestling. It was almost as if he was destined for wrestling. He just had to realize it.
I mean, yeah, how can you argue with that with what you're seeing in the ring? The eye test, he passes all of it currently.
Kris Marx, with the experience that he has, he's got a lot of power, and he has got a lot of experience. Carl Steele's got that youthful energy, but it also means he is unpredictable. We've been talking about some of the older wrestlers or the more seasoned wrestlers, if you would, versus these newcomers. They're bringing a different energy and a different skill set.
And Kris Marx, a true student of the game as he trips the leg up there, but a 10-year vet in wrestling, and even before that, a lifelong fan. And that's kind of how things started for Kris, as he jumped the rail, gave it what he had, and now he's a 10-year vet in this business. And he's got the technical prowess that maybe somebody, a newcomer like Carl Steele, might not have.
The man shot his shot, and he's been able to do this for a long time and earn some amazing wins. Carl Steele coming into this, and we were talking, like you said earlier, talking about where he trains, just up at Dragonplex in Everett. And it is a heavy gym. Like, they know what they're doing, putting out some amazing performers. His training regimen and the people behind him have given him so much that he's got more experience than he should at this stage in the game, just because of the people around him and the people who have taught him.
Yeah, Dragonplex Dojo obviously doing a fantastic job with Carl Steele. From Lakewood, Washington, by the way, you can see it on his left pectoral there. He's got the state of Washington stamped. Obviously proud to be from the PNW. And how about that drop kick from a standstill to sending Kris Marx outside to the concrete.
That much size out of Carl Steele. He's still got that athleticism, that he got the ups. He's got the jump. You can tell that, I don't know if it's a history of just crossflex. I have a feeling that whatever Carl Steele has done in life, he has probably excelled at, whatever sport it is. And this is just another one.
Yeah, and listen, if that man tells you a workout regimen or nutrition regimen, you should probably listen. Mm-hmm. The look is there. And now, a little bit of a cat and mouse game on the outside. Carl Steele. Oh! We've said it before. You always hear it, but the hardest part of the ring equals pain for Kris Marx. Love hurts.
The strength of Carl Steele to lift up Marx onto that.
Oh, my goodness. Hey, he missed the elbow, but did you see the verticality he got there?
Ring awareness of Marx, that Carl Steele, his youthful energy, he got overconfident, and Marx, just that experience. He knows he's got that little bit of a breather, and Steele was a little...
Oh, my goodness.
He was showing off his moves a little bit too much.
The kick to the chest to send Steele back to the canvas. And another submission, a dragon sleeper attempt here from Kris Marx. And this is where the experience and the technicality come into play, beating him down as he's got him in that dragon sleeper.
If you were just going just physical prowess versus physical prowess between these two, Carl Steele is hard to argue with. But when you look at Marx and you see this experience, he's taking the man's size out of it and taking him out of the ring by having these submissions and just wearing him down.
Well, and we talked about momentum a lot here today, Kyle Pauly, and if you're able to beat an up-and-comer who's skyrocketing like Carl Steele, Kris Marx, that's going to do a lot for him here as far as number one contendership in the RWA.
Yeah, trying to show some of the more experienced wrestlers they really want to show and prove their dominance, and they show that they've still got those moves and they've still got that ability, but Carl Steele is not one to sleep on.
A half Boston Crab that looked like he never quite had all of, but look at that tree trunk for a leg that Carl Steele has, and you'll see why.
He's favoring that knee. Is he going to have the same ups after that?
Ramming the shoulder into Marx in the corner. And, man, look at the intensity. He's loving this as Carl Steele. Oh, my goodness.
Putting his entire body into it.
The raw power on that Irish whip from the real deal.
In the audience, you may have heard that. They're telling him to stay on him. Do not let your competitor. We saw this before when he tried that elbow. He got a little over cocky and gave his opponent a time to rest.
Oh, my.
Oh, the power.
Easily lifts him up to the top rope. A chop to boot. Yeah.
The real deal indeed.
Don't come near me, but boy, you're impressive to watch. The superplex maybe coming up here on the top. Nope, not quite able to get all of it. Kris Marx holding on. He's got to hold the rope. Some kidney shots. Marx underneath. There we go. Okay, so he avoided certain danger that time, did Kris Marx. But now what's he got in mind? Going for a German here. Holding on, there's some elbows.
Steele also getting used in the ring in the corner to hold on. Neither man able to get anything off the ropes.
So now Steele on the second rope. Oh, the arm drag from the second rope. And that's got to do some damage. Here comes the cover. 1, 2, it's a weak cover.
There's a weak kick out, too, that Carl Steele felt a lot of that.
Well, you got to wonder, Kris Marx, if he would have just hooked the leg there and tried to pin him down a little bit more, would he have gotten the win? This thing be over. Marx. Oh, my God! Historic Seaport has quaked.
Steele, his young, youthful kind of side of this that should be going for that pin, but it's taken everything out of him. The audience is trying to boost up both these men, trying to get them to beat the count.
Well, and Kris Marx is not a small man, 6 foot, 250 pounds, and he just went end over end like a lawn dart. Marx, double axe handle of sorts, goes for the cover. 1, 2, and that's all he's going to get that time, a 2 count for Kris Marx.
Didn't quite get all of that, just like he didn't quite get that double axe handle. That he is tiring. There's not a lot of gas in the tank left for both of these. Steele looking to get that bit of energy back in. Seeing a bit of a rise, pushing himself through.
Oh! And the one-handed choke slam of sorts. Oh, my goodness. Carl Steele, the strength still there. His tank not empty yet. Sidewalk slam of the spinning variety. 1, 2.
Oh. Sign guy calling it like it is, that not giving the opportunity. Marx looking to get some of the crowd to get the boost. Either that is a distraction or is just some encouragement.
And that was reminiscent of his finisher, that 360 power slam, Twisted Steel.
I don't know if Steele had it in him to really get the big man out.
Oh! The C-spine! The face buster to a cutter. Kris Marx might have just won this matchup right here.
Going for the pin.
2.
But again,
wait a minute.
Throwing, leaving his opponent way too close to the ring. into the edges, getting himself onto the ropes and not taking this time. Pull your opponent away. Go for another pin. Do not waste your time.
Listen, what a move. And had that rope not been there for Carl Steele, this match was probably over. That C-spine looked deadly. On the top rope now, Kris Marx, desperation mode.
Oof.
Not quite. Lifted up. Are we going to see it? Carl Steele. Twisted Steele. 1, 2, 3. That's all that she wrote. And that's all it takes.
The real deal, Carl Steele, proves himself once again, coming in with another dominant win, back and forth. But you realize why he is the real deal all day, every day, and tomorrow.
The real deal, Carl Steele, and there's some sportsmanship. Hey, we haven't seen that yet all the way throughout in a match. But Kris Marx had this thing won, Kyle Pauly. It's just we once again saw the mistake of leaving his competitor too close to the ropes. You got to get him to the center of the ring, but Carl Steele will take advantage and get the win here in impressive fashion.
What a battle between these two, but still that sign of respect. Kris Marx gets the opportunity to really see what Carl Steele has. And I have to tell you right now, you're going to want to watch Carl Steele. Follow him on social media, follow this journey, and follow him right here with RWA, because this man is going places.
Yeah, as blue chip can be. As looks like Raymond's going to have some words with the real deal himself. Yeah, he knows it too.
I'm here with your winner, the real deal, Carl Steele. You're now 2-0 in Rogue Wrestling Attractions, and from this reporter's view, you are a 7-tool player. You are the best of our new talent. Your future's looking bright here.
Thank you, Ray. I just want to go ahead and say thank you to everybody coming out today to the Historical Seaport. Come on! It's all on you. I heard you guys back there screaming. I heard you guys when I was in there. That's what we do it for. That's what we do it for. But like I said in my promo, and like I continue to say, the real deal is here to become the main attraction of Rogue Wrestling Attractions. I ain't stopping until I'm on top. It doesn't matter when, because it's all day and tomorrow.
The real deal, Carl Steele. I would not be surprised to see gold around this.
You want to talk about a mic drop moment, Kyle Pauly?
Stay humble. Stay humble, man.
Back to you, Johnny.
I'll take one. I'll take one.
Watching that rise of Carl Steele is going to be amazing.
That guy's scary, buddy.
And I mean, he says he's not going to stop till he gets to the top. Well, sir, you're well on your way with those two victories.